It's May 22nd, 1980. Lips Incorporated told Blondie to call me and Pixel Packin Mama to a funky ghost town. But we ain't afraid because we're being escorted by a man packing a big league chew. It's Pac-Man. It's Pixel Packin Mama, or is it Pixel Pac-Man? It's Pixel Packin Mama playing Pac-Man. That's what it is. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
This is not the game. This is the game before the game that I think of when I think of you and video games.
Right.
You are, if I understand correctly, a world champion and professional at Ms. Pac-Man.
Well, I don't think I go that far, but I was really, really good at Miss Pac-Man 40 plus years ago. And I'm just going to point out that, in an arcade, the type of, using the joystick, it was much easier. I have a feeling it was much easier than what it's going to be today for me. So, I'm hoping for a high score, but I don't know. We're going to just see.
Yeah, here's another arcade classic we're playing on a browser. I have for sure at least two purchased copies of this game on a somewhat more modern system, but I think in both cases they are for console and not for computer, and I don't have a capture card. I don't have a way of playing directly off of the console and then capturing that for everybody. So yet again, I'll share this in the link area if people want to find out where it is that we are playing at. If you want to go ahead and hit play and get started, I expect to see every single possible fruit collected. This is the Pac-Man. There is one obvious difference that everybody should have pointed out is you will see an arrow in front of Pac-Man indicating where they are to move. I figured that might be a nice thing for my mother because, as she said, she is not playing with a joystick. She's using the arrow keys of a keyboard. So yeah, that explains that. So she's got to get used to that still, because there's going to be
this is very different.
There's going to be an era of PC games, especially where before WASD became a thing, that arrow keys were how we moved around. Do you remember? I can kind of remember the names of the ghosts, but I don't remember which ones were which.
I knew them. I don't honestly anymore know them. I do not.
I think I know Inky, Blinky,
Oh, yeah.
and
Blinky.
Clyde. And I think Clyde is supposed to be the dumb one that never follows you.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the fourth one is. I may have to look that up while you're playing. So remember what I was telling you? You can preload. There you go. Your next movement.
Yeah, but I couldn't push down.
I see that.
I'm really having trouble with this keyboard.
It's not the keyboard.
Okay, well.
You leave my keyboard alone.
I'm going to blame something other than me.
Here's the way I would position my hand on those.
How would you?
Your index finger over the left arrow.
Okay.
Your ring finger over the right arrow. And then the middle finger would transfer between the up and down arrow. And so your middle finger is the only one that's going to move at all. And that way you can keep your other two on there.
Okay, well, that's really something I have to get used to because
yeah, exactly.
That's not working for me at all.
But like we said, we just expect every single fruit collected.
Yeah, I guess again.
Every ghost chomped at least once.
Oh my gosh, this is way harder than I remember. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of rust being shaken off here while also learning something a little new. So it's understandable. We get it. It's not as if we won't talk badly about you.
Oh no, I don't care if you do. I'm just saying.
And then it'll probably be me talking badly.
Of course, I'm sure it will be you. I could eat a ghost, that would be great, but I don't keep going by them, so I guess that's not going to happen.
Uh, does Miss Pac-Man, does the maze change in that one? Or no? Like after each level?
Um, yes, it does.
Okay, because I don't think it does in in regular original Pac-Man. I think it's always this maze. You got surrounded.
Big time.
And if anybody's wondering, hey, Brian, why didn't you just get her some sort of joystick peripheral? There's probably 3,000 of them that are all high quality that I can just connect via USB. The answer's simple. I'm cheap.
You're so funny.
That, and I can just say she needs to learn the keyboard.
Well, I do, I guess, but
Uh, yeah, this is it's still the era, just like we were talking about recently with Asteroids. We were talking about it with another game where a lack of change over time. So if you're all about trying to beat high scores, then that's fine. But it starts feeling mundane after a while to me. Although I'm sure again there's ways that this gets more difficult. I know for sure one of them is that the ghosts release faster from that cage in the middle. Are these ghosts sentient?
are they what?
Sentient? Because why are they waiting? And why are they chasing you? Like, what did you do? What is the story? What's their motivation here?
I don't even know that
Like,
story.
to me, it just seems like are these pellets ghost eggs? Is that how ghosts reproduce?
No. I'm pretty sure that's not true.
No, well, because what are they mad about then? They weren't eating these pellets.
No. They're just mad
That was a good
because
escape.
yeah, well,
And
she
then
had
you
everybody
turn.
gets wrong.
I'm gonna look up those ghosts as you beat this level, which I expect to happen. Because look, you're becoming a professional gamer now. It's just time that you came to grips with that. You're concentrating. It didn't help. All right, got the Pac-Man ghosts here. See what Wikipedia has to say on the matter.
Well, so far this is my only high score, and that's really sad. 2440. Oh my gosh. Oh,
All right,
yes.
so let's see. They are Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they're collectively known as the Ghost Gang. Although, weirdly enough, the screenshot they have on here gives them different names. Oh no, okay, this is interesting. All right, so the red ghost, which is the first one that comes out, is Shadow, aka Blinky. The pink
Oh,
one, which obviously is nicknamed Pinky, is also called Speedy. The blue one, Inky, is Bashful. And then the remaining one, which is yellow orangish, is Pokey, aka Clyde.
I never knew there was an order that they came out.
Oh, really?
All the years I played it, I've never known that.
I think I always thought the idea was. I guess I don't really know. Uh,
That's
so the red one is the one that chases you.
right.
The pink one is supposed to be quote unquote smarter. It's called the ambusher. So like it's not going to go after you directly, but maybe it has some code in it that has an idea as to which direction you might be going next, and it tries to cut you off there.
Okay.
You didn't move from that corner.
Yeah, I know. That's trapped.
The blue one is called fickle. I don't know what that means.
I don't
Uh,
either.
Although that one is also called bashful, so maybe sometimes it moves away from you. And then the orange one is just supposed to be slower, and I think that one comes out last because of the idea that sure, it's going to move slowly, but at the same time it's adding a fourth ghost moving around the maze. So it's going to make it hard enough as it is, even if it does move slowly.
Yeah.
At least that's my thought process. Uh, Red guy wasn't doing a very good job of chasing you at all in this one. Whoa.
Oh, they cornered me.
I think it looked like you had some sort of idea there, but I
I
don't know what
did,
it
but
was.
then I didn't think the guy was going to come up there like that, I guess, that quick. So,
Okay.
yeah, it kind of got me.
Is the Pac-Man okay? So did you start with Miss Pac-Man or did you start with regular
I
Pac-Man?
started with regular Pac-Man,
Okay.
but you know, as soon as Miss Pac-Man came out, everything changed with my strategy with regular Pac-Man.
Okay.
So,
I thought you were gonna get those cherries, and then Red guy showed up. Remember, you don't have to wait until you reach the intersection to make the move. So yeah, that's what I mean by preloading. Is that the first ghost you checked?
no, I got one before that. I got
Oh,
two in a
okay.
row though yet.
So you're getting better.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are not in a great spot. Oh, you tricked him. I don't know what Red guy was doing. He had mercy for you. Because you had nowhere to go. Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were dead before you were dead.
Nice. So too. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. You know where I'm having trouble? Like, okay, so when I go down here
Yeah,
and I try to go into up to that right there to get up there, it won't
right.
let me. Like, it goes right back to the other side.
Right. That's what I mean by preloading. So
Oh,
go down,
okay.
and then immediately go left up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
See?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. So, okay, now I understand it.
Now she's waiting in ambush.
That's right. Oh, and I went the wrong way. Oh, jeepers.
Okay, not the best ambush.
No.
Yeah, there we go. You're moving better on here. People are finally seeing some gameplay and a
And
track.
how they get me. Should I do one more?
Yeah, keep going. You're not done yet.
Oh.
We need to see level 2.
Oh, really?
I think what is apple or orange next?
I think apple is the second one. I think orange is the third.
We need him to at least have a snack.
We haven't had the cherry yet that keeps coming up. I keep missing.
Yeah, exactly. Pac-Man is hungry. And you know what? Those ghosts not filling.
No?
I would assume not. I'm not sure. See, I think the only real difference in a major way when it comes to movement this way is that you do have to lift a finger and press another one, whereas at least with the joystick, if you already had it going left, you wanted to go up, you could just push it up while it was still already leaning
Exactly.
left. So
big difference with that, let me tell
yeah,
you.
there's an extra step involved doing it this way. And if anybody at home is wondering if I was aware of something specific, yes, I am well aware of the Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man and everything terrible about it. I was absolutely tempted to have Pixel Packin Mama play it, but I chose not to. I figured, let's just stick with the real deal here, or as real of the deal as we can get. We didn't need any flat pellets to eat, not pellets. See, you do something different than I do.
What's that?
You seem to like to sit by the power pellets and get these ghosts and ambush them. I actually, if they're not by me, I just
You wait for them?
no, I don't wait at all.
Oh.
I ask myself, are there pellets nearby that I can grab? And then once they do turn their attention my way, then I'll go for a power pellet. And at that point, I don't have to, just sit and wait or cover ground that I could have covered already. So, It's one of those things.
I miss them anyway.
Yeah, because they do wisely run from you. We have a cat that is being ornery for no reason. It's a sunshiny day. This is Christmas Eve for us, by the way, folks. You know, we care about you so much. We're spending our holiday this way, as intended, as the holiday was meant to be done. Video games and laughing at one's parents trying to play them.
I don't think you're supposed to laugh at your parents.
Come on, the goal is we have to get beyond level 1.
I'm trying, but it's really not making me.
Well, it's not making you anything. You got to make it. You're the player. You have the power. You miss all the ghosts.
I do. See, I used to have a strategy,
What was it?
but I can't even do it this thing. I used to eat everything before I would go to the dots, the flashing dots.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. I did have that strategy, but I can't. I just am not doing very well at this.
And it's kind of one of those things too. Like I can understand the issues with using a keyboard when you're not a person who has ever had to regularly use one. I kind of liken it to the first time you ever get behind the wheel in a car. And I'll never forget, that day of driver's ed for me and being surprised by two things. First was having this idea that you could feel the road beneath the car, which I didn't expect to feel. That was a nice escape. And then how, the first thing you're going to do is move at a whopping 5 miles per hour, and just that felt fast. All of a
Oh,
sudden.
right. Okay.
Whereas you've been a passenger in a car before that, and if somebody's moving at 5 miles per hour, you're wondering what they're doing,
Sure.
So it's kind of like that here, where you're unsure of when to press a key. And you would get it. Like if this were something that we would do for a couple of hours, you would have no problem probably with using the keyboard. But I don't think anybody wants this for a couple of hours.
I hope not.
So, unless if it's somebody who is a master at this game and they're on a run for a world record or something of that nature.
Right.
That would be different though. We are not doing that. That's not our goal.
Oh, pressing down, it wouldn't go down on me. That was weird. See, yeah.
You just got to get to that second maze, same maze, second level. Look at that, you're just letting those cherries sit there.
Because that guy was coming down.
Alright, see if you can do it. Nope. Oh, you just missed it. You almost had it that time. With the quick movement upward. And see, if I had a way of you playing this with a controller,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be so bad because you would be playing with a joystick on the controller. It would be smaller. It wouldn't be like a hand-sized one. It would be a finger-sized one. But I think you'd have a better feel for it then.
Oh, definitely. I really feel that way too.
So, but that is just not currently an option for us.
No, I understand that.
This is a duct tape and shoestring operation over here at Joy Boys.
So, I got the cherry. Then
you did, yes, you got the cherry, and then you bit more than you could chew.
Yeah, well,
It is always a curiosity to me as to what he's supposed to be. If I understand correctly, originally when this was made, he wasn't called Pac-Man. I believe he was called Pac-Man.
I know it was something different, but I really don't remember exactly what it was. But
the reason why Puckman comes to mind is I could have sworn I heard a story, and it could be, one of those completely untrue things you hear on recess or something, where they had to change it because kids, of course, would sort of scratch out the P and make it look like an F,
Oh, okay.
something to that effect.
That would make sense.
Again, I don't know if that's true at all or not, but it is something I once heard for whatever that's worth. There we go. Yeah, see, like,
Oh,
I never play for score. I would not have gone after them.
no,
No, I would have just been like, okay, they're running away. I'm going to grab these dots.
that's
and
what I
move.
need to probably focus on, I guess, with this one.
I have to figure out. I might have. I should have looked at this ahead of time, but I didn't think about it until now. I might actually have a collection that includes this on Steam. And that would have probably been controller compatible. It's not a big deal.
Oh.
All I hear is you're focusing, and all I hear are the button presses, just the mashing of the keys. Like, move, Pac-Man.
Oh my goodness.
I think this is it. You can do it. Nope, not if you don't. Nope, I jinxed you. See, okay,
See, I'm really struggling with this thing with this.
yeah, you're not hitting down.
I know, but
You were hitting left for some reason. Are you moving your whole hand?
I tried doing what you said.
Yeah,
I'm just, it's just not working for me
gotcha.
without actually looking. And it's like, I don't want to be looking because I can't see what's actually happening.
What about this? Use both of your hands.
I've been using both my hands.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there goes that idea. I thought I had a brilliant thought.
Well, it was a good thought, but I'm already doing it. It's not really working for me.
Huh. I wonder how else they get you over that issue. Yeah, see, like there, how did you end up going down?
Because I panic.
Well, yeah, but like,
Oh, I don't know. Because I just not paying attention, I guess, the key like I should.
gotcha.
I think, I don't know. I don't know. It's just really weird.
This is the 50th anniversary this year, maybe, of Pac-Man? No, it can't be. It came out in 79. I feel like there was a big anniversary just recently in some big collection. There were two big collections. There was the Atari 50 that just came out for us about a month ago. And then there was, well, see, you're getting the cherries, no problem, though. Unfortunately, you have 4 Ghosts on the Loose and no Power Pellets.
Yeah, you got me. Like, aha,
That was
we
gonna,
got you.
that was gonna go one way and one way only. But I could have sworn recently that a Pac-Man collection came out that also included a lot of things that were never released here in the States. Like they have tried to freshen Pac-Man over the years. It feels like it very quickly gets away from this idea of this overhead view of the map of a maze and into more of a three-dimensional world and adventure games and so on and so forth. But it just, other than these original two, I feel like people just never cared about Pac-Man other than in its purest forms. All right, so this will be the last run, these lives here. We've gone a little long. We have not accomplished our
Anything. I can't even get the first level. Do you know how depressing that is? I just want you to know it's very depressing.
Well, you know how some people take performance enhancing drugs?
Yes.
You technically are doing the opposite. I can't believe he didn't get you.
I know.
You're in front of the door. You have a performance enhancing peripheral essentially that you're using. Might as well get that big row. I mean, you're close to finishing this, and then you don't turn. Last life. Make it a good one. No, I said good one. See, I would not have gone for the coast again. That's why. Ooh, he's angry.
Oh.
Well, you didn't get through the first level.
I'm so depressed. I've never played like that.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Well, folks, remember, this is a re-education process. This is just knocking off rust. We'll get to the paint job afterwards. So this is all this was. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed revisiting Pac-Man with us. I know for sure Pixel Packin Mama did not. So
true.
we will see you on the flip side of another episode.